Hey friends, so today I want to talk about building that business that you can scale and ultimately sell to get financial freedom. Because freedom, they say, is freedom of time, freedom of money, freedom of being able to do what you want to do when you want to do it and not be bound by financial stress. And so if you want to build that business that can scale and sell, this video is for you. So my name is Andy Smith, longtime business builder. Started my first business in 2007, so almost 18 years ago, and have been building businesses, launching businesses, scaling businesses ever since, and had some great exits and had some big L's along the way too. And so learned a lot in this journey. But today I want to talk about the 3 things that you can do to get your business ready to scale and ready to sell. All right, number 1, people. Typically, founders will build their business around themselves. When you launch a business, that's very normal because you either are starting your own business or you're partnering with someone. I love partnering with someone. I've been very successful in all my businesses when I partner with the right persona. And so what is that right persona? Well, if you're a technical person and you understand your craft, your trade, your technology, then it's sometimes great to partner with a commercial business development minded co-founder. If you're a business development minded co-founder like me, then partnering with someone who is more technical. So even though I've got a technical engineering degree, partnering with somebody who's more technical is the winning formula for me in my experiences. I launched 4 successful businesses this way, had a couple L's doing it without this way. So get the right partner if you want to partner, if you're going to go at it with someone else. But what do you do with the rest of your team? You've got to surround yourself with the right people so that the business is not relying on you, because a business cannot be sold unless you want to stay if you are stuck inside that business being the bottleneck. And I know that's hard to hear, being the bottleneck, you, the founder. But it's true. Many times founders are the bottleneck, and it's what keeps businesses stuck and unable to scale because everything relies on that one point of contact, that one breaking point, that one person. Maybe that's you. Maybe you've built that team up, but if you've got that team around you, you've delegated the right task, you've aligned the golden thread. What does that mean? Aligning the golden thread is when you take a line, a thread from the very top all the way through the entire organization, and you're effectively communicating where we are on each step. And there's great ways of doing this. Hit me up if you want to know some of the things that we do inside our businesses, but there's some great ways to do this. So get the right people inside your business, delegate, allow them to do their job. And more importantly, I found, get the right people in the right roles. When you do that, that's, people will say the right seats on the bus or whatever. That's a really big unlock for that next stage of growth. Right people, right seats, unlock, ready to go. All right, number 2. People was number 1. Process is number 2. Now, what do we mean by process? Process is when you've got the right systems in place to do automation, to do technology, when you've got the right software, technology, automation, and talent in place to systematize your business so that the business is not relying on people doing manual hand-to-hand combats, but nowadays, automation, technology, software that can do these manual processes for you. That will allow you to scale much, much more rapidly because you're not relying on hiring more people to grow, but putting in new school tools to amplify your scalability. Now, how do you do this? We have formed our own AI automation agency to go in and work with us on a continuous basis so that we're constantly finding the friction points in our business, constantly automating those, and constantly looking for the next bottleneck. When we find a bottleneck, we go in and we systematize it. We put automation in, we put technology in to solve that human process. And there are tons of ways you can do this. And be aware, there are so many new technologies, but be careful how you implement them, because if you start trying to do it yourself, you can have failure. If you get the wrong people in your company, they can create breaking points. And so be aware there are challenges, but get the right partner. An AI automation agency is the name that we're calling this thing. And you can find others alongside you to help you in this journey. Find the bottleneck, put in technology, talent, and automation, and you'll see a major unlock. Now, the third thing that's important when you are ready to scale and exit your business is that you've got a big old purpose. Getting everyone aligned to your purpose. You've got a vision, you've got a why, your business has a big purpose. Aligning everyone around that. And the correct order is probably get the right people, get the right purpose, and get the right processes. But we're going to talk about purpose number 3 because it is probably the one talked about the least. When you get everyone aligned around a purpose, it helps your decision-making ability, it helps your discernment, It helps with clarity, and it helps get the organization moving in the fast lane versus stuck in this crappy, slow molasses mode. So purpose is such a key thing. And when you do these three things right, people, processes, purpose, the 3 Ps, when you do them right, you're going to see your business take off and scale. We've got tons of examples of this. Best Buy founder, or Best Buy CEO, I think, was brought in. He wrote a great book, and that's where a lot of this comes from. But you can get the right people in around the right processes, aligned by the big purpose, and you can scale. And so it's impactful, friends. It works. I've seen it in all of our businesses. And when we haven't done this, I've seen it not work. And so I've got the war stories and the scars to tell you about that as well. But get the right people, get the right processes, get the right purpose, install it inside your business, and you will scale. And then you will be able to exit. Because right now there are a ton of businesses who are unable to exit. I forget the number, but it's enormous. And we don't want to find ourselves in that muddy middle where we're sucky at the launch part, because it's very hard to start a business. We're not yet to momentum phase. We can't sell the business, but we're stuck in that launch to momentum phase. And we want to find that momentum so that we can scale and then exit, or not, or pass it on. Because if you've got the right processes, automation, and tools in place, we're finding that even our kids want to take over that business when historically they haven't. A lot of opportunity, a lot of fun. It's a great time to be building businesses. I'm getting excited about this, and encourage you to keep going, keep rolling, keep rocking. And you got this, friends. Cheers to the entrepreneurs, to the business builders, to the people creating infinite impact because they're doing something that's challenging, that's risky, that's daring, but that's rewarding. Keep going, friends. Appreciate you. Andy Smith.